Let me tell you why you're here. You're here because you know something. What you know you can't explain, but you feel it. You felt it your entire life. That there's something wrong with the world. You don't know what it is, but it's there, like a splinter in your mind, driving you mad. It is this feeling that has brought you to me. Do you know what I'm talking about?
The Matrix.
Do you want to know what it is?
Hello, and this video is about Mason Greenwood and his fake R charge ritual. And yeah, I'm not gonna waste time. I'm gonna just go straight in. See where it is with these celebrities, entertainers, stars. Part of the game is they gotta do rituals. They gotta sacrifice something. Whether it's at the start of their careers, the end of their careers, during the middle, after their career's finished, they have to go through the same things. So you'll see with most global stars, they'll all go through their rituals or have to sacrifice some aspect of themselves. And this is not just something that happens, within these societies, within the people that control these industries. This is a part of life. So this is a concept that's been taken from the laws of nature, generally speaking. We have to sacrifice for things we want. It's part of universal law. Anything you want in life, you have to sacrifice something in order to attain it. Where a lot of people go wrong is they think they can be their same self and acquire something that's outside of their horizon. So like, for example, in a superficial way, speaking like on superficial terms, some people want to be millionaires or earn 100k a year or earn 250k a year, whatever it is. And they think they can be the same version of themselves and acquire that. You have to sacrifice for what you want. You know what I'm saying? You may have to sacrifice previous habits that are not in line with what it is you want. You may have to sacrifice realms of thinking that are not in line with what you want. You may have to sacrifice people around you. You may have to sacrifice relationships. It all depends on a situation. It all depends on where it is you're trying to get. More often than not, anything you want, and I'm talking about like real like goals or something that's like out of your spectrum, you have to sacrifice something in order to get it. And that's how the universe works. So that's how these guys' societies work. You don't just become a star, global star, and think that's it. Like you just sign a contract and yeah, you're there. No, you have to sacrifice something. So that's why these guys do their sacrifices. Whether they sacrifice family members, whether they sacrifice their reputations, whether they sacrifice and do some homosexual shit, like whatever it is, they have to sacrifice something. So this is another example of going through a ritual, sacrificing his reputation. I think the two worst things you can be labeled as a man is the R word and also pedophile. Probably the two worst things you could be labeled as a man. So this is another ritual. So yeah, going into the video, you got Mason Greenwood, plays for Man United. See him there with the devil horns, showing you who he is. You see him and his girlfriend or former girlfriend, I don't know which one it is now, but the person who is the alleged victim in the situation. You got him there with the one eye, doing the one eye celebration there. Going with that celebration, quite similar to the Masonic compass. There's even a Greenwood Masonic Lodge in Washington. His name is even a Freemasonic organization. You got him there doing the cross hand celebration there, which is Skull and Bones, which is a Freemasonic society, 322, which is quite important, we'll go into as well. But yeah, you got him doing that celebration there. In his last Instagram post, he was wearing a Supreme jumper, jacket, cardigan, whatever you want to call it, and with the crossbones there, as you can see. And that was his last Instagram post before he got arrested for his charges. And then even Greenwood Masonic Lodge in Gematria and Skull and Crossbones both equal 223, and the Skull and Crossbones Society is 322. So 223, 322 reversed. And also you notice they have 101 or 110, which is important because that's actually Mason Greenwood's birthday. His birthday is the 1st of October, so you got 10-1, 10th month, first day, and then the Skull and Crossbones, first day, 10th month. So that's actually his birthday, which is quite interesting. So yeah, we go back to the 31st of January, which is when he got arrested. The news was posted 31st of January 2022, arrested over the R claim. This happened 8 months and 1 day before his next birthday that year, on October the 1st. And 81 is an important number because that's the number for rituals. 81. You can see MG11, which is Mason Greenwood 11, his number. That's his most used hashtag. That's his profile picture. MG11 equals 818, which is 81 reversed. The girl who is the alleged victim, Harriet Robson, equals 81, same cipher. Then you got Ryan Giggs equals 180, 81, take away the 0. And then you got Ritual, as I said, has 81 in ordinal reverse ciphers. So 81 is a number for Ritual, and this happened 8 months and 1 day before his birthday. And then you got the R word that equals 180, take away the 0, 18. So again, the 81 is very significant within this ritual. And I put Ryan Giggs in there because he also had controversy because he had a charge of assaulting 2 women, and he was Man United's former number 11. So it's interesting that 2 of Man United's number 11s, one which is probably one of Man United's most iconic players, and then you got Mason Greenwood, the current number 11, who probably will go on to be one of Man United's greatest players, both suffering from similar charges. And then going into the 11, the date in which he got arrested equals 11. If you add all the numbers up, the date in which the charges were dropped, which is 2nd of February, equals 11. The date between his last game played for Man United against West Ham, January the 22nd, 2-2 is important as well, we'll go into. And the date his charges got dropped is 1 year and 1 week, so 11 again. The date of his last game for Man United equals 11 as well, if you add up all the numbers. October, the month he's born in, equals 111. The date of his last Instagram post to the date of when his charges got dropped also equals 111. So he likes the 1. The date in which he got arrested, when the news came out, 31st of January, is the 11th prime number. So 11th prime number 31, and that's the day in which the news came out he was arrested. And then MG11 in the ordinal cipher equals 31 as well. January 31st and Red Devils both equal 145 in the same cipher, and he plays for Man United, who are known as the Red Devils, have the same numbers in the same cipher. January 31st also shares 2 ciphers with scripted event, 160 and 61, so maybe that's a date in where a lot of scripted events take place, January 31st, and this was a scripted event that took place initially January 31st. Then the date the news came out in which he got arrested leaves 334 days left of the year, and 334 reversed is 433, and that's the 84th prime number, 433. Masonry equals 84, and that's the 84th prime number is 433. So the date he came out he got arrested was 31st, and the date he got charged was later that year on October the 15th. He got charged with attempted R and assault. And October 15 and assault share 2 numbers in ordinal cipher and satanic cipher, 93 and 338. And then the date between the day he got charged and the date his charges got dropped is exactly 110 days, which is his birthday. His birthday is the 1st of October, so 1/10. So the numbers are matching up pretty nicely within this event. And then MG11 in the satanic cipher equals 10-1, which again is date of birth reversed, 10th month, 1st day. The alleged victim, Harriet, also has 110 in reverse cipher, which again is a date of birth. It's pretty interesting is the victim, has his date of birth in one of her ciphers. And then October 1, Harriet and Supreme, which was the jumper he was wearing, the skull and bones, also share the 7-9 and 9-7 reversed, and then the 4-3-3-4 reversed. And the 34 is important in this because it's exactly 34 weeks between the date his charges got dropped, which was February 2nd, and his next birthday, 34 weeks. And Supreme and October the 1st, his birthday at 34, and then the alleged victim's name has 4-3, which is 3-4 reversed. There's a lot of links between what he was charged for, or charges are dropped now, what he was previously charged for, and the alleged victim. So you got Harriet there sharing 2 numbers with the R word, 79 and 43, which is interesting. And then even this is more interesting. Her second name, Robson, shares 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 ciphers with the R word. That's very interesting. 83, 29, 79, and so on. They share 8 ciphers, the R word and her last name. So, it's very hard to believe that this is just a coincidence that they share 8 ciphers. They pick these things very carefully. It's very methodical, very pre-planned. And then Jesuit Order and Attempted R share 4 ciphers. Jesuit Order, as I explained in previous videos, are part of the guys who control all these world events and these people. And 83 is important, in which Harriet Robson has an ordinal cipher and the R word 83, and 83 is the number of appearances Mason Greenwood has had in the Premier League up to this day, 83, and the R word equals 83, and her last name equals 83. And you see the 22 goals highlighted. The 22 is very important. The date of which his charges got dropped was February the 2nd, so the 2nd of the 2nd, 22, and he has 22 goals. The alleged R word is said to have occurred on the 22nd of October, so again 2-2. So the event took place on 2-2. He has 2-2 goals in the Premier League for his club, His charges got dropped on the 2nd of the 2nd, 2-2. He played his last game on January the 22nd, 2-2 again, which is quite interesting. So you see a lot of the 22 numerology in this scripted ritual. And then February the 2nd, 2023 equals 123 in the ordinal cipher, and the date in which he got arrested and the date in which his charges got dropped is 12 months and 3 days, so 123 again. And controversy equals 123 as well. And what's controversial about this is whether or not he will continue to play for his team, because that's what's being discussed now, whether he'll continue playing, and there's a lot of controversy whether he plays or not. Because this is a fake ritual, I always knew the charges would get dropped and he'll come back, and I think he'll play and go on to have probably an amazing career, and I'll explain further as the video goes along. But yeah, controversy 123. So they like the numbers 123. The day his charges got dropped is 123. So they like 123. There's a lot of controversy, which equals 123. And then MG11 in reduction cipher, the period cipher equals 22. The R word equals 22. So again, more 2-2 symbolism. The 3-3 symbolism is quite interesting as well, which we'll go into. But he scored his first goal in a 3-3 draw for his club, and his goal made it 2-2. So it was 2-1 and he scored to make it 2-2. His first ever Premier League goal made it 2-2. So again, more 2-2 symbolism. He even scored his first goal after giving the number 11 shirt in the 2020-2021 season on the 22nd of September. So again, 2-2 again. He scored his first goal after getting a number 11 shirt on the 22nd of September. He scored his first Premier League goal as a player himself, which made it 2-2. So again, a lot of 2-2 symbolism. And then even in one of his pictures, you go and throwing up the 2-2, which for me is predictive programming, because, this is scripted, so he knows what's going on. And he's throwing up the 2-2, telling us exactly what is about to transpire. I circled the 26 because the 26 is important, because that was his former number before he changed to number 11. And the 26 is when the Carabao Cup final will take place between Man United and Newcastle, 26th of February, and his former number is 26. And on 26th of February is an important day because 26th of February is Telefairytale Day. So it'd be very interesting if he was to come back on Telefairytale Day on the 26th, his former number. It'd be very interesting. And then going into the 3-3, the date of this final, and which is why I probably do think he would come back. Whether he'll play, I don't know. But the date of this final is exactly 3 weeks and 3 days after the day he got his charges dropped on the 2nd of February. Exactly 3 weeks and 3 days, so 33. The day his charges got dropped is also the 33rd day of the year, February 2nd. And the days left of the year is 332, 332 days. And his full name equals 323 in reverse cipher, which again is just 332 numbers rearranged. Masonry equals 33. Mason Greenwood definitely is a Mason. And Masonry equals 33. Actor equals 33 as well. They like to use number 33. Number of deception. And actor also has 21, which is the age he is now, playing a good role. October, the month he was born in, equals 33. His birthday, the 1st of October, to the day he got arrested, it was 3 months and 30 days, so 3-3 again. And his last name in a reverse cipher equals 137, and 137 is the 33rd prime number. You got the 3-3 symbolism a lot. And then you got February the 2nd, 2023, which equals 66, and his name Mason Greenwood equals 66 as well in the reverse reduction. 66 is the 11th triangular number, and that's his number 11. And October also equals 666 in reverse Sumerian gematria. That's all for now. And, these guys have to go through their rituals, man. There's so many of them that go through it. They have to go through their rituals, have these claims made against them. It's just part of the game, man. Maradona's gone through it before. Ronaldo's gone through it. Benzema and Frank Ribery's gone through it. Neymar's gone through it. And there's loads of other world stars from other sports and other entertainment industries that have gone through it. It's just part of the game. They gotta go through it, whether at the start, whether at the end. And it's different for every person. Not everyone goes through the same exact rituals. Some people go through these things, some people go through homosexual shit, some people go through sacrificing their close ones, whatever it is. But you gotta give something. To get to the heights that these guys get to, you gotta get something. You gotta give something. So, how it goes, I'm not sure. I'm not gonna lie and tell you I know. But that's the end of my video. And yeah, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Yeah, man. Peace.
I always tell the truth, even when I lie. So say good night to the bad guy. Come on. The last time you're gonna see a bad guy like this again, let me tell you. You need people like me.